2K dump them.
Salt of the earth, then I'll taste Call of Duty. Black man, Hispanic man, we got no time.
I even told him, I said, I need to play Call of Duty just so I need to play Call of Duty. You know what I'm talking about? Like, we play Call of Duty real life.
Burn down Sodom, turn Babylon into rubble. Black man, Hispanic man, we got no time to be weak. Looked around, all I saw was death in the streets. That's why every time I speak, I put life in the beat. They ask me why I ain't smile, life ain't sweet. Black man, Hispanic man, we got no time to be weak. Looked around, all us death is death in the streets. That's why every time I speak, a life in the beat. They ask me why I ain't smile, nigga, life ain't sweet. Black man, Hispanic man, we got no time to be weak. Nah, I said it best, you know we just surviving the times. And it's survival of the fit, strong survive. That's why each and every day I pray to the Most High. Cause most of my people ain't make it to see 25. I was 24 trying to see 25. But the shit that I'm spitting, crackers ain't gonna want me alive. I was 24 trying to see 25, but the shit that I'm spitting, crackers ain't gonna want me alive. I was 24 trying to see 25, but the shit that I'm spitting, crackers ain't gonna want me alive. Less it's 25 to life and I'm stuck in a cell. 23 hours to slide, yo my nigga, that's hell. We the salt of the earth and our taste gone stale. Living in a system set up for my people to fail. We the salt of the earth, our taste gone stale. Living in a system set up for my people. We the salt of the earth and our taste gone stale. Living in a system set up for my people to fail. It's time to come together, that's the only way to excel. May the Lord's anger rain down fury like hellfire and brimstone. Revert these devils to Flintstones. Burn down Sodom, turn Babylon into rubble with it. Burn down Sodom, turn Babylon into rubble with it. Burn down Sodom, burn down Sodom, burn down Sodom, turn Babylon into rubble. Burn down Sodom, turn Babylon, rubble with the angel and the Lion of Judah, king of the jungle. Ephraim is a flame, turning Esau into stubble. This the patience of the saints, so always remain humble. He who endures to the end will see this place crumble. Blessed is the man who sees the fall of his enemies. His prophecy is destiny. Been at war for centuries, victims of lost identity, but now we got the recipe. The Bible is the remedy for healing all extremities. Blessed is the man who sees the fall of his enemies. His prophecy is destiny. Been at war for centuries, victims of lost identity, but now we got the rest. The Bible is the remedy for healing all extremities. I said the Bible is the remedy for healing all extremities. We speak the truth until the day that we die. Survival of the fit, only the strong survive. Still speak the truth until the day that we die. Survival of the fit, only the strong survive. Still we speak the truth until the day that we die. The day that we die, the day that we die. Still I rep the Most High until the day that I die. We still
I put the bars together with anger and vengeance, praying that the breath of my enemies get extinguished. Niggas rhyme nursery like I'm here in Disney. How can I spit soft when crackers hit wanna end me? Trying to take my life and my kids without a father. Trying to take my life and my kids without a father. Trying to take my life and my kids a father. That's why you see me rolling around with that revolver, 6-shooter on me like I'm in the Wild West. Caught them trying to steal them bars, they want the style next. 6-shooter on me like I'm in the Wild West. Caught them trying to steal them bars, they want the style. 6-shooter on me like the Wild West. Caught them trying to steal them bars, they want the style next. But they can't duplicate y'all where they recuperate. Came a long way from moving perks about the Super 8. Hotel, motel, wet-headed wholesale. Now you might see me with fringes all on my coattail. Hotel, motel, wet-headed wholesale. Now you might see me with fringes all on my coattail, looking like a Hebrew. But I don't beef over the web, just step to me when I see you. Nose triangle on that 50 cal Eagle. Not even a main event, it's just a preview. Right before the movie, big budgets and Uzi. Big butted bitches, low 30 up to the Thule. Nigga so groovy, come and check the stilo. I leave, they talking again, it's like I'm Debo. Rap is just a free throw, I got the game sewn. When I'm done, drop the mic, nah, taking my home. Rap is just a free throw, I got the game sewn. I'm done, drop the mic, nah, taking my home. Rap is just a free throw, I got the game sewn. When I'm done, drop the mic, taking my home. So it won't fall in the hands of fuck niggas. Me, I play the cards I'm dealt, but Trump niggas ball on these haters, they swear I could dunk. Nigga, want, nigga, choppers fit nice in the trunk, nigga. A problem over here, you can see me out front, nigga. Jump, nigga, mean if you frog, you out front, nigga. Front, nigga, front, nigga, front, nigga, front, nigga, front. 6-shooter on me, like I'm in the Wild West. We
speak the truth until the day that we die. Survival of the fit, only the strong survive. Still here. We spit the truth until the day that we die. Survival of the fit, only the strong survive. Still here. We speak the truth until the day that we die. The day that we die. The day that we die. Still here. I'll let the Most High until the day that I die. We're still here. Die. Survival of the fit, only the strong survive. We spit the truth until the day that we die. Survival of the fit, only the strong survive.
I'm just following orders. Let me get one of those slow motion pictures, bro. One of the slow motion pictures.
You got to shoot at 60 frames per second.
Come on,
They say they wanna hit that raw shit. These niggas claiming that they bullshit. These niggas better move and coach shit. Cause if they make the wrong move, it post. You see me, they like, ooh, keep on stopping. I'm on my way up and they ain't gon' stop it. They say they wanna hit that raw shit. Coming up on my bullshit. They see me, they like, ooh, keep on stopping. I'm on my body, real niggas right beside me. Damn right, I brought my army, going up like a rocket, and can't nobody stop me. These niggas garbage, so watch your mouth, boy. Coming all black, slithering house, call me mouth, boy. I'm off the hip like a cowboy. I'm a king, you should bow, boy. Shorty like that, man, you cut up. Nothing I can handle. 144 with a booth, going Rambo. Niggas do you dirty like a stick in a bando. That's why I play the corner like a bum with a banjo. I'ma lead by example. Who keep on sobbing, got this bitch off the hand, got this juice, got the drip, about to hit the bitch with the salt. It ain't rap, this is salt. Can't taste a bitch unless you with the coke. They say they wanna hit that raw shit. These niggas claiming that they bullshit. These niggas better move and coach shit. Cause if they make the wrong move, it cost. Coming up on my
I do it how a veteran be. You better than me. I'm Reggie at the edge of the key. It's all money, no honey. Think you settling? See, you locked up, fucked up, and it's back to the streets. It's one west. You can check the residency. I reside with soldiers died on the soles of their feet. Cause there's death before designer. Ain't no coward in me. Cause I'm cold as a bitch's shoulder. You ain't calling a week. Get the cooking on his beat. Hope you like it well done. Got them killers rolling with me and they all red rum, red rum, red rum. Got you fucking scared some. Get the banging on his beat till my fucking head numb. Black block, red drum, black and yellow air ones. Homie, you ain't got a vest. I suggest you wear one.
Told these niggas we was going up. Doing a lot of talking, now these niggas ain't saying shit.
Feeling like a legend in this shit, lil nigga, I'm past veteran. Never feeling third, lil nigga, I'm past second. Guns, I gotta have them all like Ash Ketchum. Shotty break a nigga ribs up like his wife left him. We all stepping, kill you with kindness cause I'm dead nice. That 5'7" put you 6 feet, not talking height. That judge giving out 5, what you doing life. These hands are rude GPS, a mean right. That's mean right, we build different, you know the vibes. And we something authentic, we notarized. I keep a 144 because I know a cod. Know it's arc, you know I'm with animals when we flowing by. We back again, no cap, when I'm with cap again. Yeah, they said they want smoking, so we matching them. Everything righteous, so you know when we get back at them, you get hit up with a K, but no acronym.
They say they wanna hit that raw shit. These niggas claiming that they bullshit. These niggas better move and coach shit. Cause if they make the wrong move, it cost. You see me, they like, ooh, keep on stopping. I'm on my way up and they ain't gon' stop it. They say they wanna hit that raw shit. Coming up on my devotion.
All right. Whoa. Shalom, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai Barakatham to all the brothers. Yahweh Shamar Alathan by Shem Yahweh Shai to all the sisters. We're the ISUPK, started out of 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under commanding General Yohana. All right. It's the ISUPK San Antonio, man. And this is ISUPK San Antonio, and today we're talking about Dia de los Muertos.
That's right.
Yeah, yeah. I speak a little Española. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. It's called the Day of the Dead. You know what I mean? We're gonna get into the origins and history of that. We're gonna get into the origins and history of Halloween, a little bit of witchcraft, a little bit of Satanism, right? That's what we're gonna get into today, man, because that's it all comes from paganism. Paganism is anything that's not from the Bible. You dig what I'm saying? Anything that's not from the Bible, right? Caviar or anybody, right? What makes something satanic? Sis? Okay, I could take that answer. I take that answer. Anybody else? And y'all got to speak up louder. We also need to get a switchboard.
A what?
A switchboard. So we can plug up multiple mics and it all go straight to the computer.
It's like, sir, if I may. What makes it satanic is they how can I say, they up it up so much, and we continuously do it.
Okay.
Like it's like, sir, if I may, if I can further elaborate.
Go ahead.
Like, let's say, Thanksgiving is satanic because it celebrates the unaliving of our Gadite brothers.
Okay.
But what makes it even more satanic is our people do it year after year after year after year. It's a tradition.
Right. Okay. That's absolutely right about Thanksgiving being satanic. That's not why it's satanic. She was more spot on when she said against the commandments.
Right.
Caviar, what do you think? Anything that worship death, anything that worships, celebrate death, and everything that goes against the Most High's laws, statutes, commandments, or anything that the Most High stands for is death.
Okay. What about you, sis? What makes something satanic? Look up Aleister Crowley.
Well, when you do things how Satan.
You know how to spell it? Aleister. Aleister. I did?
No. Yeah.
I didn't teach this class last year. This is my first time ever talking about Aleister Crowley.
Oh, like you talk about Halloween.
Yeah, I'm talking about Halloween. What makes something
So like you said, it is Satan like the most high.
I didn't say that. I didn't say Satan. I said satanic.
I would say they come up with their own laws.
You're getting there. You're getting there.
Anything man-made.
Yeah. Man-made, yeah.
Oh, shoot.
Y'all two sisters are spot on right now.
Anything to worship of themselves.
He got it. He got it. He got it. Right. The Satanism, right, was made by a guy named Aleister Crowley, right? He has a saying that says, "Do as thou wilt." Whatever you want to do it. If that's how you feel, do it. If you feel like having sex with 10 guys, do it. Do as thou wilt, right? If you feel like unaliving somebody, do it. Now, if you feel like being an alcoholic, do it. If you feel like being on drugs, do it. If you feel like not being an Israelite and being whatever you want to be out in the world, do it. Do as thou wilt. That is the credo and the motto of Satanism. You dig what I'm saying? That's how something becomes satanic. Now, you were spot on when you said Thanksgiving, right? Because Thanksgiving, right? What does everybody do? What does everybody do for Thanksgiving?
So, like, sorry if I may,
Mhm.
what everybody does at Thanksgiving is they sit down and they eat a meal, preferably a roasted turkey, and then they.
You're telling me how to celebrate Thanksgiving.
Oh, so like, sir, what did they do?
Yeah. What do people do for Christmas?
They open gifts.
What do people do for Thanksgiving, Christmas?
Thanksgiving, you're celebrating the genocide of your ancestors.
What do people do for Christmas, Thanksgiving, anything? She's getting there.
Oh. Okay, you're worshiping another God.
Yeah.
You're worshiping yourself.
Whatever the hell you want to do.
Right.
That's why you do Thanksgiving, because you do whatever the hell you want to do.
Right.
That's why you do Halloween, because whatever the hell you want to do. You tell them, you tell Christians, like, oh, Halloween is pagan, right? And you're not supposed to be celebrating pagan worship. And yeah, but I do it for the kids, whatever the hell they want to do. Same thing with Christmas, whatever the hell they want to do. Do as thou wilt. They're all Satan worshipers. They're all Satan worshipers.
Right.
Wait, so what was it? I remember Cap saying something about like but like birthdays and all that. Like
Birthdays too. Birthdays too. What do you do? What do you do for your birthday?
Celebrate yourself, sir.
That's not what I want to say. That's not what I want to hear.
oh, you worship.
You do whatever the hell you want to do.
That's right.
Now, we're in the truth, aren't we?
Right.
We serve the Lord God, right?
That's right.
We serve the Lord Power Yahweh, right?
That's right.
Can we do whatever we want to do? My point exactly. We can't do as we wilt, because we do what the Lord says. It's that simple.
That's right.
It's that simple. We do what the Lord says. Why we don't celebrate Christmas? That's the only reason you need, right?
That's right.
You don't need, it's pagan, it's the worship of this, it's the worship of that. You know what? The Lord said not to do it. Simple. You know what I mean? Cut straight to the point. But the Lord said not to do it, so I won't do it. Right?
Right.
The only problem is that we've been conditioned here in America to do whatever the hell we want to do. To be free, freedom of speech and freedom of this and freedom of that. And you know what I mean? The coldest thing I ever heard somebody tell me when I told them about Thanksgiving. Well, people get together on Thanksgiving and celebrate. Some people get together for different reasons, whatever they want to get together with their family for. That it's not always for the murder of this and that and this and that. What is that, Caviar? They get together for whatever the hell they want to do. What is that? No, what is that? Sis? Satanic.
Oh, yeah.
Satanism.
Right.
Satanism. And that's a religion. That's a religion. You can, real talk. It's just as big a religion as Christianity. No, it's not. Let me stop. It's just as big as religion as any other religion out there outside of Christianity. And yeah, so yeah. You do what I'm saying? Yeah, it's you feel me? And under that falls witchcraft, voodoos, Santa Marias. Underneath that falls witchcrafts. Right? They do spells in Satanism. You do spells also in voodoo, don't you? You do spells also in Santa Maria, don't you?
Right.
'em. You do spells in Christianity, no?
Hey man, I've been out of Christianity so long. I don't know. I don't know what the hell they do no more. I summon a higher. I summon a new car. I summon a new house. I summon a new man. You know what I'm talking about? Ashwagandha plant. Asha marijuana. Asha cigarette. Real talk, real talk, real talk, real talk, real talk. Even that's satanic. The way they talk it, the way they talk in Christianity, because they're saying whatever the hell they want to say, doing whatever the hell they want to do.
Right.
The Bible says when you speak in another language, you must translate it. That's what Paul said in Corinthians.
Right.
Simple, right?
That's right.
You know what I'm talking about? Simple, right? That's why when we read the Hebrew in Sabbath service or in a feast day, what do we do right after we read 7 verses? Read it in English. Let y'all know we ain't up here bluffing. We ain't up here now. Next time you hear somebody at a church or something say a shamanama, a shamana who, a shamana, blah blah blah. Like, hey, what that mean? It's in tongues. I don't know what it means. There's 1,000 different dialects and languages and da. Real talk. Real talk. Now, witchcraft, right? Where's that scripture? I suffer not a witch to live. It's right here. I got to get it. Right. Y'all got it? All right, give me that. Boy, what y'all eating on, boy? Y'all over there is making it sound good too. I don't know what y'all eating. Dead homies.
Okay, this is the book of Exodus, chapter 22, verse 18.
Right.
Thou shalt not suffer a witch to live.
Right. You shouldn't suffer a witch to live. What does that mean, Capion?
Meaning like someone who sells drugs.
Nah.
Was it not?
That's a part of it, but that's so bland, so bland, dry. I don't even think you preach right now. I don't even think you in priest mode because I said, what does that mean? Somebody that sells drugs. Yes.
That will constitute that as death.
Right. What is a witch? Somebody that puts spells on people.
Satan.
Satanic. Somebody that absolutely, but somebody that put spells on people. Right. Somebody that makes potions. That's why that falls in the drug dealer category, right? Because with drugs, you can't just take the poppy plant. You got to do things to it. Got to bust it down, dry it out. I don't know how to do it. All right, let me leave it alone right there. I don't know the recipe. I'm just saying. Yeah, you know what I mean. You know what I mean. There's things you have to do to it to make it drugs. So like, that's what a witch does. A witch takes this, takes that, mix it all together, and makes a love potion.
Right.
Makes a potion for you to feel sick, feel better. What about voodoo dolls? Yes.
It's like, I just learned like a few days ago that women was putting their period blood into spaghetti something. What was it? Yeah, they're putting their period blood in some spaghetti.
No. I was making sure it's on.
Oh yeah, they're putting their period blood in the spaghetti and like giving it to the man, and the man was like all over them.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That was where, sis? That was where? They do voodoo out there. And they worship the dead.
Right.
Every time somebody die in Louisiana, they always do a what? What is it called when they after somebody dies in New Orleans and they have they be walking down the street and playing the music and celebrating that they died dead. They have a whole little like festival that people do. You know what I mean? After somebody dies, yeah.
Is it that's like what was on the Princess and the Frog? That wasn't the same.
Can you tell I never seen this movie?
Right.
Yeah.
Like, sir.
Yeah.
Isn't that called a wake?
No, I don't know. I don't know if it's called a wake. I don't know. I'm not from Louisiana, but I do know they do. I do know. Hey, yeah. I do too much talking about Princess and the Frog. I do know they do it when somebody dies. They play music and they march down a line and all that. Play music and like trumpets and stuff like that. Yeah, but it's called something after somebody dies, and they do it in Louisiana.
It's like that thing and I was thinking about this. The family.
The what?
The family that died.
Yeah.
It's like that they're not even thinking about it.
Yeah, I understand. We not supposed to. Which it's good to think about them, but it's not good to dwell in it.
Right.
Because they're dead and gone. Let them die and be gone. You know what I mean? We're still here on this earth.
That's right.
We're still able to serve the Lord. So that's what we should be doing. You dig what I'm saying? Real talk. Real talk. Because every culture worships the dead. We don't. We're absolutely separate, holy. Right?
Right.
It just says suffer not a wish to live.
Well, come on, sir.
Give me that life scripture that the God is the God of the living, not the God of the dead. Not Leviticus, Luke. You remember where it's like Luke 23.
What are we looking for?
God is
Oh,
There was this lady who was at the church.
Can't hear you.
There was this woman at my grandma's.
And you didn't speak up none.
I didn't. Oh. There was this woman at my grandma's church, and she went to go get a reading. Nobody knows why, but she went to go get a reading to see how she dies or something. And the woman told her how she would die, and she died how that woman said she would die. She got a word of death. After getting that reading.
That's fake. That's like somebody that's an alcoholic, and I tell them that you're gonna die from alcohol poisoning. That's like somebody being a drug addict or doing heroin, and they've been doing heroin for the past 30, 40 years. And I tell them, if you keep doing that heroin, you're gonna die a heroin addict. You're gonna overdose, and they overdose. You dig what I'm saying? Some stuff you can't believe. Some stuff you can't believe. There was a man named Solomon. You know what I'm talking about? Solomon went to Solomon has lost his favor with the Lord, went to a seer to go see, right? It was a psychic. The whole time the psychic was BSing. And then this time, it wasn't her that was lying. You know what I'm talking about? A familiar spirit popped up and started speaking through her. Scared her half to death. You know, scared her half to death because the rest of the time that she was doing it, it was fake. But this time, the Lord made it real. Feel me?
Right.
There's
Sis.
what you call the reading. It was recently brought out like earlier this year. And it's about a woman who was like, she was doing readings, but they were fake the whole time. And she'll just lie and say, like she'll see demons and stuff, but she'll lie and say, yeah, your mom told you to give me $50 or something like that. And one day she met this woman, but the woman was actually a killer. And then everybody in the house died.
It's all fake. It's all fake. But you got to realize movies are just movies.
Right.
Movies are just movies. I don't never try to watch a movie and try to read into it because it's just entertainment.
Right.
You dig what I'm saying? It's the same thing at an R. Kelly concert. When you go to R. Kelly concert, you get to sing, you like, oh, that's my jam, and you feel something tingly. Don't read into movies. Don't try to read into movies and think it's something more there. Okay, that's what we do in the truth a lot. In the truth, we watch a movie like, oh, see, this is. Don't do that. Don't do that. A movie is just a movie. Go ahead.
This is the book of Mark, chapter 12, verse 27. He is not the God of the dead, but the God of the living.
Right. Our God is, he says, Luke, what?
It's like, sir, this is the book of Mark, chapter 12, verse 27.
Mark. It was one of them gospel writers. It's Mark. Right. But we are not, our God is not the God of the dead, but the God of the living. You do what I'm saying? We live, like in hearing the truth, we live. We don't die. You know what I'm talking about? We're here to live for the Lord.
That's right.
That's what we're here for. So everybody that's doing Dia de los Muertos, the Day of the Dead, that right there is against God.
Right.
You going out there, you setting up altars with the dead. You know what I mean? Setting up altars for the dead, and you worshiping them, and you bringing them food, their favorite treats, and everything. Hey man, we all know somebody that passed away, somebody that's dead. You know what I mean? And it's a terrible, it's a terrible thing. They're not here no more. You know, get your time to mourn and cry and feel bad and jump in the casket with them and don't leave me and act a fool. But then there's also time where you need to stop acting the fool and actually get back to serving the Most High.
Right.
You dig what I'm saying? Give me that article I sent you, the Dia de los Muertos. Then we're gonna get back to these scriptures. Let's get these articles out the way real quick.
Okay, this is Day of the Dead.
Right. I just found out something new today, though. That you can touch fentanyl and die.
You can touch it.
I'm trying to tell you. You can touch fentanyl and die. You don't have to ingest it. You don't have to snort it, smoke it, nothing. You can touch it and die.
But my mom works in a hospital, and this man got in contact with fentanyl by touching it, and it ate away at his skin. He lost his fingers the next day.
I believe it.
The next day, it eats away at your skin.
I believe it.
And people's noses.
The Day of the Dead, El Dia de los Muertos, is a Mexican holiday where families welcome back the souls of their deceased relatives for a brief reunion that includes food, drink, and celebration.
This is ooh-wee. That's, don't that sound spooky? I don't want no dead souls coming back and partying with me, bro. You know what I'm talking about? Like, what you doing? Like, you know, what you doing, bro? Chill out. You know what I'm talking about? Like, not even the body, just the soul. Just floating through everywhere. You know what I mean? Yeah.
The angels be standing here with us.
You know what I'm talking about? But the angels is in another dimension. They got a body in the whole nine. You know what I'm talking about? It's like the Most High. The Most High is the God is a spirit, right? But he got a body too, though. Yeah. Go ahead.
A blend of Mesoamerican ritual, European religion, and Spanish culture.
Oh man, it's a mixture of what?
A blend of Mesoamerican ritual.
Right. What's Mesoamerican?
Like it's like Circumventing. Mesoamerican is the indigenous people of the Americas.
No. Yes, but no. That's not Mesoamerica. Meso is a combination between Mesopotamia and America. Oh.
Hey, yo.
I just got too deep on y'all.
No, it did not. You just opened my eyes, like sir.
Yeah, it's a Mesoamerican ritual, meaning only the people that came from Mesopotamia to over here have that history, have that ritual. But then go ahead.
A blend of Mesoamerican ritual, European religion, and Spanish culture.
Right, but then it also puts in that European religion and then the Spanish culture also with the All Souls Day and All Saints Day.
Right.
You dig what I'm saying? Keep going.
The holiday is celebrated each year from October 31st through November 2nd, while October 31st is Halloween. November 1st and 2nd is All Souls Day or the Day of the Dead. According to tradition, the gates of heaven are opened at midnight on October 31st, and the spirits of children can rejoin to their families for 24 hours. The spirits of adults can do the same on November 2nd.
Don't that sound spooky? I think that's just somebody that missed their children.
Right.
Children died. I miss my child. I miss my baby. Well, on October 31st at 12, they can rejoin you in the household for a day or two. I can see my baby again. You know how they go. And black folks, when we ain't got nothing to stand on, we believe in anything.
Right.
Hell, even when we got something to stand on, we believe in anything. Just look at our history in the Bible. We're gonna bring up some of that. Go ahead.
So, like, sir.
Yes.
So going back to the Mesoamerica.
Yes.
So, like the Aztecs.
Yes.
Used to worship like this deity from they would say the underground.
Right. The underworld.
The underworld. And so did the Assyrians.
Yep. But where did they get it from? And it's like a dog character, right?
Right.
But where did the Assyrians get it from?
Egypt, sir.
Yep. Look up Anubis.
Go on, you want me to look it up now? Or?
Yeah. I think it's Annubis. Anubis. Anubis is an Egyptian god that was for the underworld. He was a dog. Half dog, half person, and he used to pay him. That's why pharaohs be buried with all their treasure and gold and stuff like that, so they can get passed through the other side to the other side. Pay Anubis off.
Anubis, god of funerary practices and care of the dead. Represented by a jackal or the figure of a man with the head of a jackal. In the early dynastic period of the Old Kingdom.
Right.
He enjoyed a preeminent, not exclusive position as Lord of the Dead.
Right. Lord of the Dead. That's Anubis. That's what they're worshiping. When you look at history, right, and you look at all the different gods. So first Babylon was Nimrod, right?
Right.
Everything that Nimrod did, Egypt did in their power. Everything that Egypt did, Assyria did. Everything that Assyria did, Babylon did. Everything that Babylon did, Persia did. And then the Greeks came and did everything the Persians did. And then Rome came and did everything Egypt did. Right. And here in America, it's spiritually called what? Sodom and Egypt.
That's right.
It is Babylon the Great. But Egypt was great also. But Egypt did everything that Babylon did. From everything. That's why when you talk to a Egyptology nut, then they say, man, that Bible is written on the walls of Egypt, right? They're right. Read the Bible, they would know that the Bible is not on the walls of Egypt. But if they're in Christianity, they're absolutely correct, because Christianity is on the walls of Egypt. The virgin birth, right? The virgin birth, right? When a deity coming down impregnating a woman and they're having a baby, Isis, Ra, and the Horus. They just changed the names. They just changed the names and they changed the names and they put it to where it's not Egyptian names no more. It's Greek names. You do what I'm saying?
Right.
You do what I'm saying? And every culture does that. Every culture takes a piece. I mean, takes that and they just come back and they revamp it. They revamp it. And that's what Constantine did in 300 AD with he took Jesus and he took all the and he mixed it with paganism, right? So that way that way it would make him going from paganism, his kingdom from going from paganism to Christianity less shocking.
Right.
Does that make sense? Like, I don't want to get off topic. It's going to pull up 25, 30 gods. You dig what I'm saying? All you got to do is look up a list of gods that are born on December 25th, and they're going to pull up a whole bunch of them because they all have to have the same birth date, right? So they could all so transitioning to the next religion or the next god wouldn't be so strange, and it'd be easy to do.
You got four.
Go ahead.
You got like fours.
That's Egypt. Krishna. That's East Indian. Go ahead.
Mithra.
Adonis. Right.
Dionysus.
Dionysus.
Tammuz.
Yep.
Hercules. Hermes.
Right.
Buddha.
Right.
Prometheus.
Right. Prometheus.
Jesus. Zarathustra.
Go ahead.
Zoroaster. Zoroaster. Zoroaster.
I don't know why we let him read.
I don't know who that is.
I know. Go ahead.
I think that was it.
You know what I mean? See, there's many different gods that's born on December 25th. Is Jesus born on December 25th? No. Oh, what's up, sis?
All the names you just named, they were born.
Yeah, those are a list of gods that are born on December 25th. So when they get to Jesus, they just had to make it on December 25th. But that's not the real birthday of Jesus. When was Jesus born? Does anybody know? You said what? Do you have a day? No, I just wrapped you into my little web. Hell no, there is no day. There is no day. There is no day. We don't know. Jesus never celebrated it. We don't know. Well, we do know around the time that when he was born. Yeah.
I was gonna say the Zoroaster is actually the Iranian religion.
Zoroaster? You feel me? Even Iranians are Persian. So I would think there would be Dionysus. Yeah.
Sister Masara said it was cold. It wasn't cold out.
Yeah. It wasn't. Can't be cold out. Palestine, the cold over there at that time is too cold for niggas to be outside looking up at the. No.
Right.
It's too cold. It'll freeze to death. All right, so we good on that? Everybody understand that about how all these different gods are recultivated with different names and different, but they all have the same stories.
Right.
All right, go ahead.
Back with
yeah.
the article. The roots of the Day of the Dead celebrated in contemporary Mexico and among those of Mexican heritage in the United States and around the world go back some 3,000 years to the rituals honoring the dead in pre-Columbian Mesoamerica.
Mm-hmm.
The Aztecs,
You see how he says it go back 3,000 years,
right?
but then it's talking about pre-Columbian.
Right.
It's goofy.
Goofy.
It's goofy because pre-Columbian can only go back. Oh yeah, about 3,000 years. It's about 3,000 years now, right? 700, like 700 BC.
Right.
Yeah, that's when they came over here. 722 BC. That's when the Northern Kingdom came over here.
That's right.
So it is a bit about 3,000 years almost.
Yeah.
Damn, that's spot on.
Yeah.
Okay. What's up, Caviar?
You know how many gods are on the earth that they made them?
365.
Ah, you said 8,000.
Yeah. Every religion had a god, and then some religion had multiple gods. You know, Muslims before they became monotheistic. Hey man, quit kicking the. Sit down. Y'all didn't make me get. Kicking the camera. No, he good. He good. No, he good. He good. He just need to stop kicking the camera. You know what I'm talking about? Learn to be more careful. All right. You got to learn to be more careful. I know you're just a kid and you want to run, play, and get there fast, but you got to learn to be more careful also. All right. All right, my boy. Brother.
The Aztecs and other Nahua people living in what is now central Mexico held a cylindrical view of the universe and saw death as an integral, ever-present part of life.
Right. Go ahead. Because death is certain, right?
Right.
When you're born, only thing you know that's just gonna happen is death. Can't nobody live forever.
That's right.
I'm just saying. Go ahead.
Upon dying, a person was believed to travel to Chikunamiclan, the land of the dead.
Stop. What's that dog that we was talking about in Aztec culture of the dead?
Chortowitzi?
Is that it?
Come on, concert.
But it looks like a chihuahua.
La, sir.
It don't look like a chihuahua?
It's a little bigger. It looks like Anubis.
Yeah, chihuahua. Anubis is like a jackal. I'm not gonna say jackal is like a chihuahua, but it has like the head of a chihuahua with the pointy ears and shit.
Right.
Yeah.
Like a hairless Doberman.
Yeah. But I'm just saying it looks like a chihuahua, not the size of a chihuahua. It just like the head looks like a chihuahua.
Right.
And that's the only way I can think of it. You know what I mean? That's the like I'm not a real dog person, but I know what chihuahua look like because they bite at your ankles. You know what
This one?
Yeah, it's kind of like that.
Yeah.
Chihuahua.
Yeah. Yeah. Doberman picture.
Right.
Go ahead.
Only after getting through 9 challenging levels, a journey of several years, could the person's soul finally reach Mictlan, the final resting place. In Nahua, rituals honoring the dead, traditionally held in August, family members provided food, water, and tools to aid the deceased in the difficult journey. It's like, sir, that almost sounds like the river Styx, like in not Styx, but no, I forget the certain river in Egypt that they would have to cross. The souls would have to cross.
The river Nile.
There you go, sir.
I don't know. You know, so I'm not African. You know, so ask me about the river Euphrates. I mean, it's dried up. You know what I'm talking about? Look, ask me about that. You feel me? But you do what I'm saying? It's just like it's because it's all It's all one. It's all the same worship, just a different name.
Right.
It's all the same worship, just a different name. Right? We better figure that. We better figure this out with Halloween. Go ahead.
This inspired the contemporary Day of the Dead practice in which people leave food or other offerings on their loved ones' graves.
It's strange that they said offerings, right? It's strange that they said offerings, right? What do you do? What do you do to gods?
You offer up a sacrifice.
Offering, right? What do you do?
Right.
You feel me? Especially our God. But we don't leave it for God to eat.
No.
The offering was for the priest that took care. You know what I mean?
Right.
You'll give it to him, and he'll slice it up, cook it. You know, a burnt offering. Mm-hmm. Some good lamb. You know what I'm talking about? Like, you dig what I'm saying?
Right.
But then they offering it up to the dead. Y'all eat that, man. I don't want it. You know, there's some black people, right, in households, they still fix their dead loved ones a Thanksgiving plate. Set them up a plate at the table, fix them a plate, and all that. Yeah. Yeah. Weird.
It's some black people.
I don't know nothing about that, shorty. Whoa. I ain't look. I'm a priest. I can't be around dead people. You know what I'm talking about? Unless I really have to be around dead people. You feel me? That somebody dead and they be like, hey, Kabar, go ahead and get that body and do what you need. You know what I mean? Do what it needs to be done with it. Come on, sir. I'm probably gonna call Capiar. Come on, Capiar. You call y'all up. We gotta go do this. You know what I'm talking about? You feel me? Real talk. I say come to orders and just do it. I don't. Oh man, we gonna do it. Go ahead.
Or set them out on makeshift altars called ofrendas in their homes.
Right. Go ahead.
There's really more. You want to
It
keep
is?
going? Yeah. You want to keep going, sir?
Nah, I was gonna because when I do, I see just I start seeing the links to the
But it's,
like
it's below all that.
the ancient origins. No.
You want to drop it?
Yeah, do it. Do it because I wanted to. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
The Steel Auto Group is clearing their lot.
It's a video. It's a video too.
You'll save a lot.
Hold on.
Like a 2024
Yeah,
Ram
it's their video.
1500 Crew
The
Cab
video- the video
Roadster
spot
at
on.
10,000 off. Plus, get a 2024 Jeep Wagoneer or a Jeep.
You deleted what?
The video.
Yeah, we don't need the video.
Oh,
There it is. That's right there.
Okay.
Go ahead, go
There's a video, sir. You want to share it?
No,
No?
ahead. Go ahead.
Okay.
they can watch the video on their own time.
Come on, so you want to keep reading?
Yes, please.
Okay. Day of the Dead versus All Souls Day. In ancient Europe, pagan celebrations of the dead also took place in the fall.
Wait, in the fall. Now y'all remember that, okay? Y'all remember that. Go ahead.
And consisted of bonfires, dancing,
Yes.
and feasting.
Remember that, okay? Because we're gonna get into Halloween. Remember this. Go ahead.
Some of these customs survived even after the rise of the Roman Catholic Church, which unofficially adopted them into their celebration of two Catholic holidays, All Saints Day and All Souls Day, celebrated on the first 2 days of November.
Right.
In medieval Spain, people would bring wine and pan de animas, spirit bread to the graves of their loved ones on All Souls Day. They would also cover graves with flowers and light candles to eliminate the dead souls. What they sold way back to their homes on earth. In the 16th
So they was
century,
lighting candles and stuff. You ever seen on Halloween how they do a jack-o'-lantern and they put a candle in it? Go ahead. It's like
in the 16th century, Spanish conquistadores brought such traditions with them to the New World, along with a darker view of death influenced by the devastation of the bubonic plague.
Ooh-wee. Now we get into it. I want to get it all, but I can't.
Right. Okay.
You know what I mean? I want to go to Halloween. You know what I mean? Just read this next paragraph and we done. We're gonna get to Halloween.
How is the Day of the Dead celebrated?
Right.
El Día de los Muertos is not, as is commonly thought, a Mexican version of Halloween.
Right.
Though the two holidays do share some traditions, including costumes and parades. On the Day of the Dead, it's believed that the border between the spirit world and the real world dissolves. During this brief period, the souls of the dead awaken and return to the living world to feast, drink, dance, and play music with their loved ones.
Hold that, okay? Hold that, right? Hold that. Go ahead.
In turn, the living family members treat the deceased as honored guests in their celebrations and leave the deceased favorite foods and other offerings at the gravesite or on the ofrendas built in their homes. Ofrendas can be decorated with candles, bright marigolds called campasuchi, and red coxcombs alongside food like stacks of tortillas and fruit.
Mm-hmm.
Skip that or go to the skull.
Yeah, going to the schools.
The most prominent symbol related to the Day of the Dead are calacas, skeletons, and calaveras, skulls.
Right. There we go. All right. Let's go to the Halloween one, y'all.
Come on, Council.
Let's go to the Halloween one. Now I want y'all to remember this, okay? Remember about the dead people coming back. Remember about the dancing and drinking and partying, and right? And remember about the day about the souls. It's the day that the souls can cross back over the veil. I want y'all to remember this.
Halloween is a holiday celebrated each year on October 31st, and Halloween 2024 will occur on Thursday, October 31st. The tradition originated with the ancient Celtic festival of Samhain.
So now Halloween is the ancient Celtic celebration of Samhain, as ancient Europe. Right?
Right.
Go ahead.
When people
it's really pronounced Samhain.
Samhain. Select. When people would light bonfires and wear costumes to ward off ghosts.
Okay, now y'all remember the bonfires in the last one? Celebrated with bonfires, and then we was at the Dia de los Muertos event the other day. Everybody was dressed up in costumes and shit.
Right.
Go ahead. And the other one says that they want the dead to come back to their household. This one, they want to ward off the ghost. They want to keep the ghost away. Go ahead. Go ahead.
In the 8th century, Pope Gregory III designated November 1st as a time to honor all saints. Soon, All Saints Day incorporated some of the tradition of Samhain. The evening before was known as All Hallows Eve and later Halloween.
Right. All Hallows Eve is the day before All Saints Day, but now it's called Halloween. You do what I'm saying? And All Saints Day was something that the Dia de los Muertos was incorporated with.
Right.
So Dia de los Muertos and Halloween both have a present day origin with All Saints Day, right? The Catholic Church. Keep going.
Over time, Halloween evolved into a day of activities like trick-or-treating, carving jack-o'-lanterns, festive gatherings, donning costumes, and eating treats.
Right there. What is the history of Halloween?
What is the history of Halloween? Halloween's origins date back to the ancient Celtic festival of Samhain, pronounced Samhain or Samhain. The Celts, who lived 2,000 years ago, mostly in the area that is now Ireland, the United Kingdom, and northern France, celebrated their new year on November 1st.
There you go. Go ahead.
This day marked the end of summer and the harvest, and the beginning of the beginning of the dark, cold winter, a time of the year that was often associated with human death.
Because it's gonna get cold. You know what I mean? When people get cold and they live outside or they have like covering, you feel me? But they don't have like a solid structure to go into. It gets cold. And it gets cold in Europe. It gets freezing cold in Europe. Right?
Right.
So they die. It has everything to do with death. Right? But then when it's talking about the summer's ending and then the cold winter's coming, majority of holidays have something to do with the spring equinox, the spring equinox, winter solstice, something have to do with the stars aligning, something have to do with the seasons changing. You know what I mean? It always has something to do with the stars, the moon, the sun.
Right.
Always. And that's a part of that's a part of paganism, is worshiping the sun, the moon, the stars. Right? If you look at all the religion on the earth, it always has something to do with the sun, something to do with the moon, or something to do with the stars, or sometimes both. That makes sense? If you look at all the gods, the main gods in the past, Jupiter, Ra, Zeus, lightning god. Poseidon was the water god. You know what I mean? It always has something to do with the elements. It always has something to do with the stars, the moon, the sun.
Right.
Does that make sense? Even today, Christianity, they go to church on what? Worship of the sun. They have a whole day for it. Sun day.
Right.
You dig what I'm saying? And that's the day that they chose to go to church.
They call it Sunday because it's the day in the sun.
It's the day when they worship the sun. That's why they call it Sunday. That makes sense? You understand that? Jupiter's a sun god. Apollo, that's his name.
Apollo.
Apollo is the sun god. Ra is the sun god. All of these different gods are sun gods.
I'd like to, sir, if I may.
Yes.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 10, verse 1. Hear ye the word which the Lord speaketh unto you, O house of Israel. Verse 2. Thus saith the Lord, learn not the way of the heathen.
Right.
And be not dismayed at the signs of heaven.
Right. What's in heaven, young brother? When you look up at the sky, what's in the sky? Clouds, sun, moon, stars, planets. Okay, I take that too. Even planets, Pluto, Jupiter, Venus, Saturn, Mars. These are names of gods.
Right.
Earth is not. I don't know if Earth is the name of a god. I don't think Earth is the name of the god. No, it's not, right? Yeah, Earth is not the name of a god. That's crazy. But the rest of it is Venus, Uranus, Saturn, Jupiter, Pluto. All of them are names of different gods. But Earth is not. I got it. That's a good question to ask Jerome Hyman on Thursday. Remind me of that, guy. Yeah.
For the heathen are dismayed at them.
Right, because the heathen look up at the stars, look up at the moon and the sun and say, oh, I gotta worship that thing there. And they make a whole religion around it on how to worship that thing. Now, do we worship the stars? But do we use the sun and the moon and the stars?
Yes.
Y'all don't sound too sure.
Happy concert.
Yes, we do. How do you know it's a new day? No, wrong. That's not a new day.
What?
You want to take that one?
The sun
You said the sun coming back up. That's not a new day.
falls?
Yeah, it was nighttime. It was nighttime. It was dark, and then the Lord made light, and then that was the first day.
Right.
I like him. You do what I'm saying? So the sun going down is the beginning of a new day,
Right.
right?
Yeah.
So that's how we know it's a new day. How do we know it's a new month?
Because standing up is going down.
Right? But how do we know it's a new month? Sis? A what? Right. Now I'm gonna get you. What's a full moon?
A full moon is like there's two different kinds of moon. A one that's not full, and there's one that is full. So a circle and a moon. So that one, the circle one is full.
Hold on 1 second.
It kind of looks like the shadow of the sun, like when the sun is like when it's like reflecting off. When the rest is like one is complicated.
I think she got it. I think she got it if she keeps it simple. She has it. She just needs to keep it simple. She's trying to be too scientific.
When the sun is reflecting off.
You too scientific.
What?
When you look up in the sky, the day before, or it's a full moon, right? It's a full moon. There you go. There it is. There it is. The white man got his claws in me. The moon is this big, right? It's big, bright, at its brightest, right? It's a big circle, right? And then the next moon is basically no moon
It's the sun.
because it's reflecting off the sun. The sun is blocking it basically. There's no moon. That is a full moon. When there's no moon, is a full moon. When the moon is at its darkest, it's a full moon. And then the next day, it's a little crescent. And then it gets bigger. Then the crescent gets bigger. And the crescent gets bigger and bigger and bigger until it's this again. And then the next day after that, it's at its darkest.
Right.
It's called the lunar cycle. I learned that from all Tazda. Huh? Yeah. The shit you learn from a priest, right? From a black Hispanic and Native American man. That's crazy.
Right.
They think we good for nothing but playing sports. Boy, you base your whole life. They base their whole life on what we set up.
Right.
What the Lord set up for us to know. That's why Adam had dominion over the whole earth. Because he read the stars and he understood what the Lord was trying to tell him. And he had the knowledge on how to plant, on what to eat, on what not to eat, on who to marry. From looking at the stars and reading the stars. It's crazy. That's how he got instruction.
Right.
What's up, little brother? You my little brother though. All right.
So, Mary is that who is our same color, but nobody else has a different color, like the white, but white with brown and brown.
Let me make it simple for you, little brother. Before you marry anybody, right? You come to me and ask me and let me tell you who to marry. All right. All right. Find Capiar and ask Capiar who to marry. Call your Allah and ask call your Allah who to marry. All right. Before you marry anybody, okay, little brother. All right, little brother. Y'all understand that?
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna let you know. No, and don't be trying to marry nobody right now. Y'all too little to get married. Y'all need to work on being cleaning, keeping y'all room clean.
That's right.
You feel me?
I'm not saying that I would get married.
I know you're not. I'm just saying y'all need to work on keeping y'all room. Y'all need to work on keeping y'all room clean, bro, and taking out the trash or something. You know what I mean? That's what y'all need to do. That's what y'all need to work on, and getting good grades in school,
Right.
and not be acting crazy in school either. Let me find out.
50 grade.
Yeah.
And I got
Y'all want Uncle Capardo to come to y'all school? I come to y'all school to sit in the class, like, you know what I'm talking about? Oh, they know the answer. He knows the answer. He knows the answer too. You know what I'm talking about? Every time they ask a question, oh. Jaden knows it. Julian knows it. I'm pretty sure he do. You know what I'm talking about? Real talk. Okay, see, you know the answers. You know the answer. You got the answer, Slade. We're gonna get back to the scriptures though.
Celts believe.
Oh, that was it on the scripture?
Come on, concert.
Okay.
Oh, you want me to go back to it?
No.
Oh, there's more into it, but
That's it. You said you good.
Celts believe that on the night before the new year, the boundary between the world of the living and the dead became blurred.
Ain't that what they just said in the Dia de los Muertos?
Right.
They talking like it don't have nothing to do with Halloween. How? Sway?
Just like it.
Yeah. How, Sway? You ever see those cartoons when all the planets and the stars align and something crazy happens, catastrophic? You ever seen that though? That's what they talking about right here. Oh, the veil is getting blurred because it's changing from summer to fall, and the winter's coming, and the winter solstice. Keep going. We're gonna get into it.
On the night of October 31st, they celebrated Samhain, when it was believed that the ghost of the dead returned to Earth.
Ain't that All Saints Day? I mean, not All Saints Day. Dia de los Muertos, right? But they said that Halloween and Dia de los Muertos ain't related to each other. They're goofy.
Yeah.
You can't bullshit it. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. I'm in the truth. I got the truth. When I read something, I see the truth in it. Right. Not the lies. Go ahead.
In addition to causing trouble and damaging crops, Celts thought that the presence of the otherworldly spirits made it easier for the Druids or Celtic priests to make predictions about the future.
Mm-hmm.
For a people entirely dependent on the volatile natural world, these prophecies were an important source of comfort during the long, dark winter.
Right. These are Druid priests, the spiritual men. Right, the Druids are the spiritual men. Y'all ever seen King Arthur?
Right.
King Arthur was a king, right? The Druid was the Merlin. Right? Did y'all know that? The Druid was Merlin, and then King Arthur was. I'm gonna leave King Arthur alone, but I believe he was an Israelite. I have to talk to Captain Katazah again about it, but I believe that's what was told to me. I believe that what was told to me. Spartacus and King Arthur, not dude from Carthage, Hannibal. No, not Hannibal, but Spartacus and King Arthur. But Merlin was not. Merlin was a Druid.
Right.
Go ahead.
To commemorate the event, Druids built huge sacred bonfires
Mhm.
where the people gathered to burn crops and animals as sacrifices to the Celtic deities.
Right. Offerings.
Right.
Go ahead.
During the celebration, the Celts wore costumes, typically consisting of animal heads and skins, and attempted to tell each other's fortunes.
That's crazy. Remember you was talking about that earlier? How people they try to tell people's fortune and futures and stuff like that. Better leave that alone.
When the celebration was over, they relit their hearth fires, which they had extinguished earlier that evening from the sacred bonfire to help protect them during the coming winter.
Right, because it was cold. So did they have the big bonfire to keep warm? Then they took the bonfires and start taking it to each other's huts. You know what I mean? Where it was at, like, you know what I mean? Because it's cold, bro. It's cold, and that's how you stayed warm back then. There was no heaters. You know what I'm talking about? You didn't go to the thermostat. It's like, boy, it's cold. It sure is cold in here. And turn up the thermostat. You know what I mean? To 80. Like, ooh, knock that chill out. You know what I mean? No. You have to call a fire starter, a kindler, had him come kindle the fire and pay. You know what I mean?
Right.
And the worst thing you wanted, the last thing you wanted was that fire to go out. How you gonna cook something that fire go out? Yeah, you know what I'm talking about? How you gonna do anything if that fire go out? At nighttime, that's your light.
Right.
You ever had to light a candle and be writing under the candlelight?
Yeah,
You know what I'm talking about?
if we don't have fire,
My dearest Anne. You know what I mean? Like, real talk. Keep going, bro. Keep going.
By AD 43, the Roman Empire had conquered the majority of Celtic territory.
Uh-huh.
In the course of the 400 years that they ruled the Celtic lands, two festivals of Roman origin were combined with the traditional Celtic celebration of Samhain.
Right. See, because they never really. All right. Now we got to know a little bit of geography, right? So the Romans were coming from mainland Europe, right? The Celtic majority of the Celtic, what's the name, was on England. England's an island, right? So you have France on mainland. Back then it was called the Gallic people, and then the Germanic tribe was north of them, right? So the Romans were conquering from Italy west.
Right.
They conquered from Italy east, then they're conquering west, right? So they're conquering the Germanic tribes, the Gallic tribes, and then when they do that, then they went across to England, and they got a foothold in the south of England, south of Great Britain. And then they never really made it all the way to the top, but they conquered half of it. If you ever see the movie King Arthur, the King Arthur was fighting for the Romans, right? Him, not Little John, what's the dude name? Tristan with the hawk, you know what I mean? And all his homeboys, they was fighting for the for the Roman Empire, but they were fighting against the Druids that was in the north, right, or the Celts that was in the north. You think what I'm saying? And their leader was Merlin, right? They never conquered that whole, what's the name up there? Nobody has ever conquered all of that up there. Northern Ireland, Scotland, nobody has ever conquered all of that. Nobody has ever conquered all of that. Really, they came down and conquered the rest of England or the rest of Great Britain. You know what I mean? Even if you watch the movie, what's it called, Braveheart? Watch the movie Braveheart. They couldn't conquer all of it because it's when you start getting up there to the Highland area and the mountains, and it's just like, you know what I mean? There's little villages all around there, and they know how to live in that terrain. So once you start getting up there, it starts getting like blurred to where you can't really move like you want to move, especially with a big army. There's like the land gets like wet, dense. It rains all the time, and nobody wants to be in that. No army wants to fight in that. So we have a big, huge army with chariots and horses and stuff, and they're marching in this muddy earth terrain. They can't do it.
Right.
They can't do it. You have on damn near 100 pounds of armor plus you know what I mean, with your sword, boots, and you walking through the. It's very hard terrain to fight in, but they live in that terrain their whole lives, so they're accustomed to fighting in it. You know what I mean? You dig what I'm saying? That's why when you see Braveheart, the English army had a whole bunch of armor and stuff like that, but then the Irish, not the Irish, the Scottish army, right? They was out there half naked. You know what I mean? They was out there half naked, but they was able to move in that terrain and move in, you know what I mean? They were guerrilla warfare and things like that. All right. So you want to be done with that?
No, you want me to finish this last paragraph, sir?
Go down to All Saints Day. Let's see what. Let's do this, and we're gonna get to these scriptures.
All Saints Day on May 13th, AD 609. Pope
Boniface.
Sound
like a rapper, right?
The fourth.
It's your boy Boniface.
Dedicated the Pantheon in Rome. Dedicated the Pantheon in Rome in honor of all Christian martyrs. And the Catholic Feast of All Martyrs Day was established in the Western Church. Pope Gregory III later expanded the festival to include all saints as well as all martyrs and moved the observance from May 13th to November 1st.
Right. All right. So this will, we're gonna leave that alone for right now. Next week, we're gonna do Western Rome and Eastern Rome. There's two different Romes. All right. That Roman Empire was too big to be one empire, so they had to split it up. Eastern Rome and Western Rome, where they have a ruler on the Eastern Rome and ruler on the Western Rome, and they're just right next to each other. And somebody needs help, they move over here, and they, you know what I mean. But they couldn't survive because it was too vast. If that makes sense. Let's go to the scriptures, brother. Now we get I'm trying to get to my notes, bro. My phone is acting stupid. I need to restart it or something. Give me Give me 2 Chronicles 33 and 6. Yeah, give me 2 Chronicles 32 and 6. This is in this time, there was a man doing much evil, right? And he observed the times. What does it mean to observe the times?
Select, sir, if I may.
Yeah.
To observe the times means to be with the times, to be with what people are doing around you.
Yeah, but use more of how time is used or how we know time. How do we know time?
It's like, sir, we know time through the stars and through the lunar cycles. So like, sir, he was. Go ahead.
No, he was on it. Why
it's like, sir, he was.
You was on it.
Astrology.
Hello. That's how we know the times, right? By reading the stars.
Right.
Now, what do the heathen do?
It's like, sir, if I may, the heathen had like zodiac signs. And
what do? We read the stars, and they do what?
They map their lives out by the stars.
They worship it.
Right.
Yeah. So he was an observer of the times. He was worshiping the stars.
Right.
Worshiping the moon. Y'all sisters better be careful out there with that astrology. Oh, I'm a Leo. Leo the lion. Leo the lion. He the one that needed courage, right? Yeah, that's how you see me. Yeah, go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
Like I said, this is the book of this is Second Chronicles chapter 33 at verse 6. And he caused his children to pass through the fire in the valley of the son of Hinnom.
Oh, hold on 1 second. My bad, bro. Go to 2 Kings 17. My bad, G.
So like
I'm tripping. I'm tripping. I thought I was there, but I'm not.
So what verse did you mean?
2 Kings 17 and 15.
Cool.
Well, if you look. Everything we just read about, I have it in my notes already about the Celts, All Saints Day.
Right.
I'm telling you.
It's the book of 2 Kings, chapter 17, verse 15. And they rejected his statutes and his covenant that he made with their fathers.
Right. That's what we're doing. That's what we do today as a people. Right? Blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans, you tell them about All Saints Day, you tell them about Dia de los Muertos. They be like, yeah, but I do it for the kids. Oh, I love the kids. I love this and I love that. All right. You can do that. You can do that if you want to, but that is called what? Say it was what? Satanic.
Right.
Satanism. To do whatever you want to do. Go ahead.
And his testimonies, which he testified against them.
Right.
And they followed vanity.
They followed things that didn't make that didn't help them or hurt them. They followed BS. They followed the zodiac signs.
Right.
They followed Halloween, Christmas, Easter. Go ahead.
And became vain.
And they did what?
And became vain.
They became vain. They became vain. That's why when people don't get what they want on Christmas, now they upset. Now they don't feel like this and feel like that. And they, you know what I mean? You understand that? I remember it was the craziest thing on New Year's, right? You're supposed to be kissing somebody, or you know what I mean? If not, you're gonna have bad luck or something for the rest of the year or something like that.
Right.
It's vain, vanity. Don't mean nothing. Don't mean jack. Is this the reason for you to go out there and be promiscuous in the world? You know what I'm talking about? And get mono. It's a kissing disease. You know what I mean? If you're a grown up, you be trying to be doing grown up activities. Mess around and get that hep B, hep C. You know what I'm talking about? I don't know if that's, mess around and get that HIV.
Right.
With the AID. You know what I'm talking about? With the HERPES. Messing with that LGBT. Happy BURINING. I'm just saying. Go ahead.
And went after the heathen that were round about them.
Right.
Concerning whom the Lord had charged them, that they should not do like them.
We should not do like the heathen. This is what you look. If the Lord, if the world is doing, if the world is doing Halloween, we should do what? Not do like them. We should not do like them. Make sense? Go ahead.
Oh, what the heck? Oh, that's a question right there.
Somebody got a question?
Oh, wow, this is a crazy question.
Ooh-wee. I like questions. Hold that. Give me the question.
So, like, sir, sister asked in the chat, is it true back in slavery during Halloween they cut the slave's head off and put a jack-o'-lantern mask over their face and sold them?
They cut the head off and put a jack-o'-lantern mask over him?
Right.
Or like a pumpkin head?
Right.
Yeah, you ever heard about what's that? Is it the Headless Horseman?
Right.
Is it the Headless Horseman that had Sleepy Hollow? Yeah. That absolutely happened.
Good night.
Absolutely happened. Yes. Yes. That absolutely happened. On Halloween, they used to steal our children. They used to kidnap our children. But now we want to celebrate. We want to send our kids out there to go trick or treat. I know y'all ain't going trick or treating. Buy you some candy. You know, someone I got a block of candy in my house. What you want? Airheads? You know, so you can have airheads, bro. Might give to y'all. Oh, never mind. We can get y'all some celery sticks and rulers. Go ahead. All right, is that it?
Verse 16.
That was the question. That's it.
Come on. Verse 16. And they left all the commandments of the Lord their God and made them molten images, even 2 calves, and made a grove and worshipped all the host of heaven,
right?
And served Baal.
And did what?
And served Baal.
Ah, man, they served Baal. Baal's that goat head that we talking about now.
Right.
Nowadays, you know, the goat head, and you know, they be doing up all those signs, those weird signs. Oh, I can't do it because they're gonna be like, oh, look, see, ISUPK is in they worship the devil. You know what I mean? Like, but y'all know what I'm talking about, right? Y'all see it. All those the superstars or whatever.
So like, sir, you speaking of the Baphomet goat?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, but it's just called Baphomet now, but back then it was Baal.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? It's all the same. It's devil worship.
Right.
Or it's devil worship, or
right.
Somebody learned it. You know what I'm talking about? So if Satanism is do whatever thou wilt, right? P. Diddy. Freak-offs. Right? Do whatever they want. Thou wilt, right?
Right.
That's what. Sis? No, you ain't paying attention. That's what? Eternity.
Right.
It's simply just Satan worship, right? Simple. They be having the freak off parties, all that. Yeah, you ever heard Beyonce talking about Sasha Fierce?
Oh.
She's vexed with a devil.
Right.
Sasha Fierce, her alter ego. Nicki Minaj is possessed by a little 6-year-old boy named Roman. Oh. Her voice changes.
Right.
Nicki Minaj. Weird. Put your hand down, bro. Yeah, you dig what I'm saying? They're possessed by devils.
Some say he is.
I never really listened to him. Yeah, he is a devil. Good night. Good night. Taylor Swift. Boy, she got more devils too a little bit. Travis Kelce be catching them passes like a devil. Can't stand that. Can't stand Travis Kelce. Can't stand Travis Kelce. Boy, he done ruined a lot of Super Bowls for me. And half of what's his name? What's his name? Yeah, half of him. His mom was half. Go ahead, bro. Keep going.
Verse 17. And they caused their sons and their daughters to pass through the fire.
Now, what they do? Read it one more time.
And they caused their sons and their daughters to pass through the fire.
When you let your children celebrate Halloween and Christmas and all these different wicked pagan days, they do what?
And they caused their sons and their daughters to pass through the fire.
You setting your children on fire. Basically, what you doing? You're persuading them to die.
Right.
Real talk. Go ahead.
And used divination and enchantments and sold themselves to do evil in the sight of the Lord, to provoke him to anger.
Now, when it's talking about enchantments, what is enchantments? Yes.
It's like, sir, spells.
Give me some examples of how they enchant us to feel like it's okay to celebrate these days.
With it's like, sir, if I may, Christmas carols.
Okay.
Christmas lights.
Okay. Well, why are we talking about Christmas, bro? We in Halloween.
Halloween for
Say that second one that you said. No. It said horror movies. Ooh wee. Yeah. If you get right now, go on Hulu. It says Hulu Ween. They got all the scary movies on there. Real talk. I like scary movies. I watch it. You dig what I'm saying? Netflix got a whole section about it. And that's how they, and it's the Halloween time. Oh yeah, we're gonna put all those scary movies up. If you watch TV and they have like a TV show that you like, a cartoon show that your kids like, it puts it in rotation, like they'll play that Halloween episode over and over and over and over again. You like Martin? The show Martin got 4 Halloween episodes. Because every year around Halloween time, they have to make a Halloween episode, a Christmas episode, a Thanksgiving episode, an Easter episode, so they can enchant us to do it.
Right.
Right? Yeah, so you understand what enchantments are? You ever been to the store? 2 months ago, they was putting out Halloween stuff.
Right.
You was like, wait, what month is it? You talking to yourself like, bro, what month is it? Yeah, it's August. Why they putting out Halloween stuff? 6.
it's basically to get you like excited with the spirit of like something bad.
I like you said when you said in the spirit, put you in the spirit of Halloween, in the spirit of Christmas. You ever heard? It's Christmas spirit.
Right.
It's that spirit. You go to school. Oh, it's lucky for the kids that go to school. Dang. You go to school, they on Halloween, you can wear a costume to school. You got a dress code every year, but on Halloween, oh man, yeah, costumes. Real talk. Women, right, go to Halloween parties to do what? I got you.
Most of the time, it's to just get drunk.
No. Women go to Halloween parties for what?
It's like, sir, women go to Halloween parties as an excuse to be whores.
There it is. They don't even necessarily need to drink. They just want to dress up in no clothes. You ever seen that movie Mean Girls? She explained it. Use Halloween to just dress up like whores and go to the parties and get drilled. Chicago language. I hope grown-ups know what I mean.
Like Pennywise.
Yeah, like Pennywise. Yep, you're right. You shouldn't be watching it.
Well, this is what I was talking about earlier. Nothing really changes though, because they just put on a costume. It's kind of the same costume that they've been wearing before. Because they just put on.
Yeah, but it's a reason for it now.
Oh yeah, go crazy.
Now it's like it's Halloween. You know what I mean? You ever heard of people that drink because, you know what I mean? It's Monday. Yep, back at work. It's Tuesday. Oh yeah, second day at work. It's Wednesday, hump day. They drink for that. Thursday, it's almost Friday. It's Friday. Thank God they drinking every day of the week and they got a reason for it. Why? It's Saturday. Oh, it's the weekend. It's Sunday. Oh, I gotta go back to work tomorrow. You feel me? They got a reason for it. What's up, Kevin?
I was gonna say, you remember when we went to the store, the little store? You didn't see all that Christmas stuff already up?
No, I don't pay attention no
Oh
more.
God, they had the whole section of Christmas already up. I was like, yo.
I don't pay attention. I just go there and get my snacks, bro.
Oh, God.
I need some pretzels and some sunflower seeds or something, and the juice. Yes, sis.
Do you think that they just somehow like I don't know, like some would you just who they worship, or their favorite artists?
Hell yeah. Yes.
Is it just something their idols? Like, do they just dress up as what they what they upheld.
Yeah, you hit it right on the nail. What they worship. You hit it right on the head.
That's about like a demon dressing as their art, their favorite artist, or something like that.
Yeah, but women, it always got to be a sexy demon, a sexy devil, a sexy angel. It's you know what I mean. It's an angel with no clothes on, like she's just wearing a white lingerie with a halo, and now it's just you know what I mean. She just want to show off her booty and get chose and get drilled. Chicago terms. Drill, like drill music, get drilled. Yeah, never mind, bro. I hope grown-ups know what I'm talking about.
I know each of us are selected.
Yeah, because Caviar looked confused. Or she looked confused too. She looked confused too. What's up, sis?
No, I was saying, is Halloween also like another excuse for idol worship? Like,
Yeah.
every holiday has like its own like sin. Like Valentine's like pretty, Halloween I would say like pretty too, but they like dress up as like their favorite anime character. So it's like a form of idol worship. Right?
Valentine's Day is a worship of God too. Every holiday has its own God. Does that make sense?
Right.
Every holiday has its own God that's worshiped on that day. Every day has its own God.
That's right.
Every month has its own God. Every month has its own God. You know what I mean? Real talk. I hope y'all know that. I can see I gotta do that class. So it's yes.
So you got every day.
Yeah, every day. Every day. Monday's a different God. Wednesday's a different God. Friday's a different God. Real talk. Real talk. The only good day is the Lord's.
Right. That's right.
It's a Sabbath day, and niggas still be at work idol worship. We. I gotta bust that down. I bust that down, boy. You need to be at work idol worshiping, worshiping idols at work, worshiping their work. Is that it?
When you said when we was talking about Valentine's, I remember the last class on Valentine's Day. Every time I see like the red roses, I think of how they used to collect the dog blood and like the milk and stuff like that. Like, it's just not.
I don't know what she's talking about.
Oh, no, you know.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I do. Yeah, it's like served during the I forgot what they called it. I think it was a Lupercalia.
Yeah, but they used to put dog blood and stuff.
They used to sacrifice dogs.
Shit, I knew it was a big orgy.
They were sacrificing
Yeah, I know they used to get together and have big orgies,
Oh, wow.
big freak offs in the caves and shit. Yeah. That's what the heart means. The heart means like a big-breasted woman, or if you flip it upside down, it's like a big booty woman.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. There's kids here, bro. I can't. Keep going, bro. Verse 18.
Verse 18. Therefore the Lord was very angry with Israel and removed them out of his sight. There was none left but the tribe of Judah only.
Right. Real talk. The Lord was angry with all of Israel and removed them out of sight. And the only one that was left was the tribe of Judah. I'm Isupk. Damn. You know what I mean? Give me 2 Chronicles 33:6 now.
Come on, closer.
Here we go. Now they went from worshiping something to start dealing with demons. It gets real. It gets real. You all right?
This is the book of 2 Chronicles chapter 33, verse 6. And he caused his children to pass through the fire in the valley of the son of Hinnom.
Right. So there's this man that's causing his children to pass through the fire. Right. Go ahead.
Also, he observed times and used enchantments.
And used what?
Enchantments.
He used those marketing terms, those marketing schemes to entice his children. Real talk. Go ahead.
And used witchcraft.
And what?
And used witchcraft.
We's cooking up potions and drugs and stuff. Go ahead.
And dealt with familiar spirit.
And dealt with what?
And dealt with familiar spirit.
He dealt with demons. He was liking them things there. Go ahead.
And with wizards.
With male witches casting spells, doing crazy stuff. Go ahead.
He wrought much evil in the sight of the Lord to provoke him to anger.
That's what he did. And when you do that, your children will pay.
Right.
Hope y'all know your children will pay. The Lord will punish your children for what you do. That's why it's very important to be blameless. Real talk. Go to Proverbs 22:6.
Proverbs 22 verse 6. This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 22, verse 6. Right. Train up a child in the way he should go.
No, train up a child in paganism.
Train up a child in the way he should go.
Train up a child in Halloween and Christmas and Easter and all these different holidays that's out here. The Dia de los Muertos.
Train up a child in the way he should go.
Train up a child in the way he should go. Go ahead.
And when he is old, he will not depart from it.
Then when you get older, he won't depart from it. You want to know why your children is acting all crazy right now? Because when they were younger, you showed them how to sin against God. And then you changed up. And now you want to be in the truth and gung-ho for the truth, which is excellent. But your child still remembers Christmas.
Right.
Halloween. Crab boils. Or is it crab or seafood boils? Your child still remembers those things. And what child is not happy about getting candy? If I give y'all a piece of candy right now, everybody gonna be excited. Oh, thank you. Thank you. You know what I'm saying? See earlier how I gave y'all the rice cakes. I said, oh, they're gonna do good. Everybody eating much on stuff. You want these back? Yeah. You do what I'm saying? Right? Am I wrong? So we have to train up a child in the way we should go. When the child is born, he don't know nothing about his birthday.
Right.
Christmas, nothing like that. When they turn 6, 7, they're waiting on that, right? What's today is? It should be that day that I get to all the presents. Then they watch TV and learn about the things, and everybody else on TV is getting presents. Mom, why can't I get no presents? You can get all the presents you want. I'm just not giving them to the tree.
Right.
I get some presents next week. You know what I mean? Like, you feel me? What's up, sis? You had something to say?
Oh, no.
All right. Is that it on that one? He will not depart, right? That should be the end of it.
He will not depart from it.
Right. Meaning those commandments. Train up a child in the law, statutes, and commandments, and then when he gets older, he would not depart from it. Y'all boys y'all need to go to sleep at night.
Oh, I'm gonna start doing slave.
So I slaved today too. And I went to work at like 2:00 in the morning. I ain't yawned not once. I don't know, bro. Y'all need to go to sleep at night. Y'all be going to sleep. Y'all newlyweds. She over there yawning too. Everybody yawning. Except me.
Wow.
Real me. Big gangster. Big gangster. Give me Deuteronomy 18:10.
Come on, concert.
Now I'm finna go home and pass out. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I might not even eat tonight. Dude. He went to sleep right there on the couch.
I think at one point in time, it was so bad. I remember going to work and like I was doing something. I fell asleep standing up, and someone came and was like, "Hey, what you doing?" I was like, "Yo, I didn't even know my body shut off like that." Like,
at that point, I just put a truck over. You know, tomorrow truck stop, rest stop, whatever. I got to get me 20 minutes. Power nap, power hour. Yeah, real talk. You got Deuteronomy 18.
Come on, count, sir.
Go ahead.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 18, verse 10. There shall not be found among you any one that maketh his son or his daughter to pass through the fire.
Now, that's for the grown-ups. They bet not be nobody not one of y'all better not have your kids pass through the fire. This is a scripture you can pull out on the ones that be like, I do it for the kids. Oh, well, this is what the Lord is telling you.
Right.
Go ahead.
Or that useth divination.
Right? Uses divisive tactics. You know what I mean? I do it for the kids. That's a divisive tactic.
Right.
You know what I'm talking about? Go ahead.
Or an observer of times.
Mm-hmm.
Or an enchanter.
Right.
Or a witch.
Oh, there you go. None of them should be found amongst you. You don't be that type of person. Right? Keep going.
Or a charmer.
I know what a charmer is, right? You ever met those dudes that's good at talking? Those females that use what they got to get what they want, but then you know what I mean?
Right.
I know what a charmer is. Go ahead.
Or a consulter with familiar spirits.
Mm-hmm. Somebody that be dealing with demons. They be dealing with demons. What's up, Caviar?
you talking about them priests like on that one movie we watched, The Deliverance, where she came in there and she was trying to get rid of the demon?
No.
Not them?
No. We talking about real people. Like
Come on, the fake ones that like try to like deal with those demons and everything.
no, we talking about like actual people that have demons on them.
Right.
Like the witch lady from camp.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we have a witch lady that be coming to camp tripping. She almost hit our yellow one that time. You know, tomorrow we have to hey, back up. Like you feel me?
That was years ago.
No, that was that last year or earlier this year.
Yeah.
Or a wizard.
Uh-huh.
Or a necromancer.
Does everybody know what a necromancer is?
Necromancer?
It's like, sir, it's somebody that consults with the dead.
Yeah, deals with dead bodies.
Necromancer.
Yeah, a necromancer, like necrophilia, is somebody that's obsessed with dead bodies and need to touch dead bodies and be around dead bodies, dead people. A necromancer is somebody that's going to deal with dead bodies and be with dead people and like being with dead people. You know what I mean? Some people have sex with dead bodies. Pause. Go ahead.
For all that do these things are an abomination.
You're in the same category with the LGBTQ LMNOP ing.
Right.
Go ahead.
Unto the Lord.
Right.
And because of these abominations, the Lord thy God doth drive them out from before thee.
Right. The Lord is driving those out from before us. Because he doesn't want us to get mixed up with that. That's why everybody's not gonna get saved this time. Everybody got saved when we left Egypt. Everybody's not getting saved when we leave America.
Right.
Because some people are gonna be they're gonna be looking for Halloween when we get to the kingdom. Well, we ain't got that here. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got that here. Yeah, that's how they're gonna be. Well, and then they're gonna try to bring it into the kingdom, and the person will be like, well, bring him hither. Slay him before me. Which I was like, but are you gonna be like, come on, sir? Real talk. So sisters, Christmas ain't coming.
Right.
You know what I mean? I know your children love Christmas and stuff like that, but you separate. Be ye separate. You know what I'm talking about? That's the best thing you can do. What?
Verse 13.
Yeah.
Thou shalt be perfect with the Lord thy God.
Right. You gotta be perfect with the Lord. Perfect. That's an order.
Yeah, right.
Thou shalt be. That's a commandment. You feel me? Is that it on that one?
Go.
Get one more scripture, bro. Let me get Leviticus 20 and 27. And we done. We out of here. I hope everybody learned about familiar spirits and divination and enchantments and these wicked hell days. Yes.
Necromancer, like what about the people who like being bored, like
That's their job. That's their job. That's not a necromancer. A necromancer is somebody that plays with dead bodies for fun.
oh
That's a like when I was growing up, they used to have this thing called a grave digger. People used to go dig dead graves. You know what I mean? It was real big out here in San Antonio. Yeah. They just go out there to the gravesite and they'd be dug up. Like, who's digging up dead people? Like, still be digging up dead people. It's weird. Yeah.
so I get is this whole thing people like killing animals and then like they'll collect the bodies and stuff like that, you know, psychopaths.
Yeah. No, it's them two. That's weird. I mean, I don't know about no black people that do that. Jeffrey Dahmer did, but then he progressed to people.
He what?
Progressed to people. Then he stopped killing animals because he started killing people. You know what I'm talking about? Keeping heads in the refrigerator and stuff. Weird. Crazy. Believe that. What's up, man?
If you watch I watched the documentary. And if you watch the documentary, he was having like sex with him and everything.
I was living.
Huh?
I was living at that time.
He was living.
No, I wasn't.
I was gonna say, I was like, hey, no.
I wasn't. I'm just joking, but I've seen it all, bro, about Jeffrey Dahmer and Menendez brothers and all that.
Right.
I'm very avid in that because I'd be like, these people crazy. You know me, Keviar. I'd be like, boy, I call somebody like, hey, this he crazy, fool. What do you mean he crazy? This nigga just chopped up the feet. You understand? I'm gonna give you some head. Now he chopping them up like it's crazy. You know what I mean? And then people dress up, dress up like him like 2-3 Halloweens ago. When Jeffrey Dahmer was all big, and there was women online talking about, oh, he was handsome. I don't know. Something about psycho people. Remember we watched that movie called The Street Walk, the Night Stalker, remember? And then when he used to kill people in California at nighttime, he would break in their house and kill them, and right. And then when they caught him, there was women that was sending him naked pictures in jail. You know what I mean? Like they was flashing him at the court, like, yeah, we love you, Night Stalker. Like this nigga kills people. You know what I'm talking about? Like
Women are not smart.
Nah, they're not at all, bro. At all. I just don't understand it. I never get it. You know what I'm talking about? Like, you know, feel me? I'm not a killer, but don't push me. Go ahead, bro. Let's keep going.
This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 20, verse 27.
Uh-huh.
A man also or woman that hath a familiar spirit or that is a wizard shall surely be put to death.
Yeah, to do what?
Shall surely be put to death.
There it is. Death. That's what they get. Go ahead.
They shall stone them with stones.
Oh my goodness. Go ahead.
Their blood shall be upon them.
There it is. Stone them with stone. Their blood should be upon them. There it is. Death. That what you get when you're a wizard and a witch and a necromancer and all that. What's up?
It's like, so is this what these white people got this from? Well, it sounded like stolen women. You know, like you ever watch those movies where they be stolen women? Like,
witch. Yeah.
This is where they got it from.
Yeah.
They took it from.
Yeah. Back then, you do anything anything outside the norm. Let's say he was just pretty, and all the boys around town liked you. They'll call you a witch, and then they'll burn you at the stake.
Right.
The Catholic Church used to do that. If you was pretty, and you was just and boys liked you, you know, tomorrow 17-year-old, 18-year-old, like, and you got two boys, like, yeah, she's pretty. Yeah, she is pretty, and and she smells so good, because you take care of yourself. And then now they be like, witch. Yeah, because you get love potions and you making boys fall in love with you, and now they're gonna burn you at the stake. Oh, dang. They used to burn hundreds of women at the stake. The Catholic Church used to go on a burning women spree because you're a witch, and that's all it took. And they'll take you, pull you out your house, take you, and burn you at the stake. And yes, that is where they got that. They got it from us, but it's the ancient way of killing people. You know what I mean? Of exacting judgment. Yes.
Also, I know there were women who thought outside. If they had any questions about the Bible,
Yes.
that were out of the norm too. Like if it was something that most people didn't ask, they'll be like, "Oh, like you're speaking against like the priests and stuff," and they'll chop their heads off.
Yeah.
Or if they were reading a book other than
Yeah.
the Bible, their heads would be chopped off too.
Yeah.
It was just bad.
Yeah.
They did it.
How do you know this? Are you a?
Huh?
How do you know this? Are you a witch? You know what I mean? You doing? You know what I mean? You do some spells, like, you know what I'm saying? It's that simple. It's that simple. You know what I mean? Look up the Salem witch trials. That's real. Salem witch trials. That's real. I don't know if they was really witches, but they were. I just know they killed a whole bunch of women out there. Was it real?
It's right up there where I used to live in North Delaware.
Yeah.
They even have like roads named after, like, it's creepy. Like where one woman was burned. I used to drive past her all the time. Like, they burned her like underneath like a bridge. Like they have like some type of memorial or whatever you call it.
Yeah. But were they doing witchcraft?
Yeah, they were doing that.
And I believe it because that's on that side of the earth. That's on that side. That's on that side of America. And you know that side of America. When America was first became America, they were sending criminals and witches and everybody that they didn't want over there over here.
Right.
You know what I mean? And George Washington, our first president, was a criminal.
Right.
And an unaliver.
That's right.
Real talk. Since we got to end the class. All right. If you have any questions, ask Happy Hour. All right. With that, I'll pass the class over to Priest and Officer Capiar.
We are the Isupk thought at 150 Hallelujah. Wolf, a new brother and sister.
Slow down.
When a new brother or sister comes into the school, off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They're here to shed themselves of the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to her brother or sister. There's another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other. After this 6 months period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. God, which is commandment. You find this in the book of Numbers, chapter 18, verse 21, in the book of Malachi, chapter 3, verse 8 through 10. Maestro, need 10th in Hebrew. 10% of every penny of any English boy gives you. Give to the Treasury Department or teacher. Priest fund, free will offer the priest. It's not mandatory, but it's whatsoever amount you would like. Upcoming holy convocation. We have the Feast of Dedication, the Hakanaka, 25th day of the 9th month by the space of 8 days, starting Wednesday, 25th December 2024 for 8 days. You can find this and read it in the book of 1 Maccabees, chapter 4, verse 52 through 61. And if anybody, remind all Akim and Aqua to check the bulletin board in the hallway. If anyone wants to be a trooper in the school, to start wearing all black boots, shirt, pants, hat, and scarf. This will include the Isupk getting out.
All right. That's long.
Slow.